'Cause that's the type of world we live in, baby. It's not the sparkly stuff that you go online and tweet.
Well, hello everybody. I know I've literally just finished the live stream, but I need to come on and quickly give you an update. Somebody was asking me about questions about what's going on with other protests. Just a quick one. There's one in Stoke where apparently, so it has been now reported, a group of Alan Snack Bar have turned up armed with machetes. And the clip I'm about to play you shows it looks like some lads have been stabbed, while of course the old Bill stand around and do nothing. I'm going to play you the clip now. It's on Twitter. Sorry, X. Keep forgetting to call it that. It'll always be Twitter in my case. So this is raw. This is the copy of this is off Twitter. So what's being said is what's being said. But this is important because this is what's going to happen. So, as I've said, it's been reported that at the Stoke protest, members of Alan Snack Bar have turned up carrying machetes, and it appears that somebody's been stabbed. So I'm going to bring it up. So here's the video. It's coming on right now. I'm going to play it. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the audio. It should come through. And then you'll, well, yeah, get to experience it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I didn't. The reason wasn't any sound. I couldn't put the sound on because of the large amount of swearing. But basically, yeah, they beat up the two lads with hammers. Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you watch that, I only played the video. I can't play the sound because of there's obviously otherwise the video is going to get nailed down straight away. So I played the image. It's on X. You can go and see it. What I'll do is I will show you, if I can. If you just hang on a second, I will shrink this down. So there you go. So if you want to watch it yourself, there you go. That's the account that it's on. I'm not going to play the audio because it's, well, a lot of things have been said on there, but what I'm saying is this is the account. Okay, Dead Ferrets. So you can go here and have a look at this guy's account, and that's where the video is. Okay, and literally, this is what we've heard. Just heard on a live stream that Asians have arrived with machetes to confront the Stoke protesters in Stoke. Yep, and here we go. So there you go. So there you go, Dead Ferrets. You got it there. For some unknown reason, it should have played the audio. No, I'm not going to do that. I've shown you where it is. You can go and look at it yourself. And also, we've got some feedback in the in the chat. One lady's still in the back of the ambulance. Can't see the Potters putting up with this. So, yep, this is true. Joe Vlogs is there. Excellent. So yeah, Joe Vlogs, go to his channel. There you go. Attacking protesters in Stoke with knives and hammers. You can hear the fear it's causing, the genuine fear. Of course it is. Of course it is. This is what's going to happen. Keir Starmer, when he made that speech, declared open season. He declared war. He said that we will protect the Muslims. That's his exact words. Not making that up. You can't say anything against that. That's what he said in that speech. You have now empowered them to go out. This is what's going to happen. I've heard also things. I saw it. What? I saw it was a hammer attack. There you go. Live feed. It was a hammer attack. 2 lads have been attacked with hammers at a protest. Well, apparently, by the looks of it, the police stood there and did nothing. So, if you're all wondering why people, the far right, dickheads, yeah, the far right are the problem, look what's happening. This is what's going to happen. I mean, Joe Vlogs, so there you go. You saw it on Joe Vlogs. Joe Vlogs actually got it. Muslims attacked with hammers while police stood and watched. Now, you see, what I've just done in showing you that is now I could be accused of incitement. Because that's what the law is going to be. That's what Starmer's going to do. I mean, they're all saying the police stood there and did nothing. You cannot condone violence from anyone. Okay? This will only inflame the unrest even greater. Of course it will, Monty. This is what's going to happen. With his speech, with Starmer's speech that day, he declared open season. He literally lit the blue touch paper and has backed off. Oh, so I got, yeah, back. Sorry, this just popped up when I was on my feed as I was about to go off air, but this had to be reported. But you see, people filming it, people reporting it, and me reporting that as well, will now be seen and deemed as incitement. So if you think I'm inciting things, let's just get this completely and utterly clear. I do not condone violence from anyone. At all. Period. I don't give a shit about your religion, your race, your colour, or whatever. Violence is not acceptable. But you can't have it like this where people are filming it and the police have stood by and done nothing. They're treating them now, apparently. What's the story with the king? I haven't even heard about that. I don't know. What's the story with the king? What's up with the king? Let me have a look. I'll see if anything comes up. Hold on. No, that can't be. No, that's not that one. Let's have a look. I'm just having a look. No, there's, as far as I can see, unless you've seen something else, I don't know what the story is with the Queen. The crowd were warning the police and ignored it, didn't even chase them. What a surprise. But listen, I mean, the King's not here. The King's in France, I think, or doing something. By the way, I used to be a huge royalist. When the Queen died, done. Where is he? Shouldn't we make a statement? No, he's as far as I know, let's have a look. He's in France. Yesterday he was having a state banquet in France, which the French Prime Minister spent £400,000 on. So you know our king isn't even in the country. Just so you know, he's in France. He's not going to say anything in any case because he's another one who appeases. I can't believe this. We are fighting for our lives out. Well, this is it. But we're heading for civil war, and it's just going to get worse. Yeah, with Macron. Yeah, he's Macron paid for him £400,000. Oh, you're back on again. Yes, mate. I've come back on because of an incident in the Stoke protest. Because people were asking me on the last live stream, have they heard anything? And up until just literally 5 minutes ago, can anyone confirm? Apparently, David, Joe Vlogs actually caught the attack on film. So people are saying. Um, as I said, I'll again show you where you can go and see the thing. It's on this account. I have played it, but I did it with zero sound because I don't want to get into trouble. But if you want to go on there, that's what it is. And this is what has been said. This was what, nearly 50 minutes ago. Just heard on a live stream that Asians have arrived with machetes to confront protesters in Stoke. And then there's a clip of a video if you want to watch where the two guys are after they've been injured. So there's that. And that was what I come back on for. That was literally what I come back on for. So we can see what's going on. Seen the videos from Belfast flags side by side. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant, that was. So in any case, I'm just going to keep up with what's going on. Yeah, there's been another thing where I'll bring it up. I'm not going to play the video. Will be in the background as you can see it. But as it said, multiple reports that two nothingness protesters have been stabbed by Muslims. Reports of axes and hammers used to attack the public. And I don't know whether the audio. Last time the audio didn't come through. Tell me if you can hear the audio again. So there you go. Oops. You get everything on here. Ooh, you can see all your loads on. So that was the whole idea. Middle of the video up top. Yeah. Listen to the audio. She tells you everything. There you go. That's it. Again, Sadiko, I can't get the sound on because if I do this again, then this is the fine line that we're going to have to tread because I have to be careful because I could be seen to be inciting it. I know, but it's true. I know, mate. Literally, I literally logged off and I was actually sharing the link to the last live stream on Twitter, X, sorry. And this come up. Someone sent me a message. And this is the start. Because there's another organisation, so that people tweet the MDL, which is the Muslim Defence League, are apparently kicking off. New organisation. You know, one that actually exists, unlike the EDL, which died 10 years ago, but it's just a convenient scapegoat to blame for everything else. What the hell? Literally, I mean, whoever they are, we don't know who they are. I hope they're okay. Because the last thing we need right now in this country is for somebody to get murdered over this and it just explode. If this is not the case, it's going to happen sooner or later anyway. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to. The thing is, you just need one death. One person dies during this madness. That's it. Douche. It's all going to go up in a huge ball of flame. And civil war, and that'll be it. And next will be martial law, and we'll all be locked in our houses, and then facial ID, then social credit scoring. You can see how the flipping plan's going. Someone is going to get killed doing this. And that's just this. Don't forget, people have already 3 gorgeous young girls, same age as my daughter, got slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. And that's all gone now because of this. And now somebody in these protests is going to get killed. And once that happens, the concept is is bad in the media's eyes, then the MDL should be no better. The best thing is, they're calling for the EDL to be called a terrorist organisation. It hasn't existed for over 10 years. Krista Blue, right. I'm going to just bring up the Tommy's post of it, which was, and I'm not going to play the video again because I won't play the audio. Okay. Yeah, there have been deaths going on for years, but right now is not what we need. But I'm going to show you what's happened. Not going to play the video again because I'm not playing the audio because I'll get into trouble. But this is the report that's happening in Stoke. There's been multiple reports that 2 protesters have been stabbed. Apparently, it was actually a hammer attack by Muslims in Stoke. Reports of axes and hammers being used to attack the public. And I've done it again and left you so you can see all yourselves in multiple things. Already a lad died, got stabbed in the throat. Is that true, Hilltown Dingle? Have we got confirmation of that? I know there's been deaths going on for years, but right now, do we know anything about the... No, Shield Wall. I've even been trying to find information about the Lieutenant General. Nothing. Gone. Out of the ring. Including the guy who did it. Gone. Nothing. Just disappeared into the ether. They just keep bringing Tommy into these riots. It had nothing to do with them. No, it doesn't have anything to do with them. But the simple truth of the matter is, people are going to see him as a leader, whether he likes it or not. We did a British Defence League. What? Don't insult you not to be able to speak freely. Exactly. It's what I'm hearing, mate. Okay, well, the difference is there's actually video evidence of this attack occurring, so therefore there is some evidence. If it's something you've just heard, okay, if you just heard it, oh, I've heard this has happened, please, please, please take it with a pinch of salt. We got to be careful. By saying things, we can be deemed inciting. Again, to reiterate on everybody who's watching this, I do not condone violence in any way, shape, or form from anyone. It doesn't solve anything. Okay? But what's this? Hull is on fire. Oh, you are joking me. Oh, flipping hell. Oh, I'm just having a look, see if there's anything else. Right, I've got something about, let's see, Nottingham. Just checking Nottingham now. Right, so far, Nottingham is okay. So we can go that Nottingham is fine. I'm not getting any, I can't find anything at the moment about Hull. So again, we have to be careful when we say things, okay? So all these things in the chat about this, if it's true, Chris, stay safe. Anyone who is in Stoke right now, please stay safe. I saw a stream of a hammer attack. Things are going to get rough. You see, this is the thing. I just saw it on Joe Vlog. There you go. So if you hear it and there's no evidence, please take it with a huge pinch of salt and try to stay calm and not to spread it, because that's incitement. I know it's frustrating, but this one was actually filmed. Yeah, I've seen a hammer attack. There you go. I've been watching live on TikTok. Oh, you have? It's on TikTok. I don't have TikTok, so I can't. If you can find me on X, send me a link and I'll have a look. We need to verify everything, but this is said. Yeah, exactly. Remember, don't say anything if you haven't got evidence of it actually occurring, because this is what they're going on about, incitement. I'm not inciting, I'm reporting, okay? See, this is the line. This is the line I've got to walk now. I can be deemed to be inciting. I'm not. I am reporting information off another organisation. This is reporting. Violence isn't the solution to anything. I get it. I understand. But I just seen a pool of blood in Stoke after. This is going to happen. This is exactly what's going to happen. And all of this, I don't care what anyone says, all of this is now got to be laid 100% at the feet of Keir Starmer by standing and throwing the rest of us under the bus by saying he's going to protect Muslims. This is what you've done. This is what you've caused. TikTok is banning accounts who are telling the truth. No surprise. How long do you think my channel's probably going to last on here? And all of us are telling the truth. It's just, Brummy's full. I know, mate, you don't even have to tell me time profit. We know time profit, don't we? Even though we're going to organise a protest march today, but not Birmingham. Well, the reason we haven't done it in Birmingham is Birmingham city centre isn't white anymore. One in hospital, one head injuries. Thanks, Johnny, for the update. I was going to go off and have a drink. I'll have to use this instead. Because yep, exactly. We are. The thing is, that there with Stoke isn't us playing into hands. What it's doing is it's been done. The whole thing's been done. He wants us to have digital ideas and watch our email. Of course he does. Well, let's remember who was the first person who thought of digital IDs. That's right, Tony the Demon Blair. Looks like the police just watched. Yeah, the government has caused all of this. Everything that's happening right now. Johnny boy, go to Portland, Andy. I'll have a quick look. Because I've got loads of things I've got to do. Oh, he's got it all, hasn't he? Right. Okay. Well, I'll have to have a look at that later. But yeah, Portland Andy is another one to go for. I love it, Brom. You just found your channel. Hit and subscribe. Welcome. Birmingham would be too dangerous. It would. Even I wouldn't go up there because you've got no chance. I mean, I'm a Birmingham City fan, as you can probably see. I have to walk through Small Heath to go to a football match. Scary enough there, I'm telling you now. Any case, setup, possibly. Even Paul Golding's careful like Tommy Ryan, otherwise the doors are going to get exactly. It's what we have to be careful now. The government knows where this leads, and then they're bringing martial law. I've already said that many times. Saw some videos of Stoke, and I'm gobsmacked. But it's going to happen. If you stand as a leader of the country, and you stand on a podium and go, I'm going to protect you, and it's all you lot's fault that I'm having to protect them, what did you expect to happen? Hello, Shell. Welcome. No, absolutely safe. There aren't. Well, if they're very rare. I mean, literally, where I live in Solihull, and that sounds like it's posh. It ain't. They're all around here as well. Not far from Birmingham Airport. If you go down the road towards Small Heath, Asda, as soon as you get there, the first thing you see as you get to Asda is a big, huge Palestinian flag on the lamppost. No one's going to take it down because you literally will be taking your life in your hands there. Genuinely, it would. Unbelievable. It looks like I've got my my first idiot. King Kong, you're boring. Go away. Hold on a second. Madness. Wonder how the MSN will spin this. Well, Chemsley Wood is in Solihull. This is very true. Yeah. We got Chemsley Wood because we gave Birmingham the airport, and we got Chemsley Wood in exchange. Yeah, exactly. He did declare war. I went to Birmingham once, felt like it. Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. Rivers of blood. Well, you know what it is. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Wow. So there you go. So Congo's fallen. Thank you. So I am actually going to bring this one to a close, unless, of course, I go off and something else has happened in the matter of seconds that we that I have not been on. At the moment, it seems it's somebody else now has reported it. I'll see if I'll share that as well, just so everybody knows. Article and home. There you go. Sydney Jones, breaking news. A man has been hit with a hammer in Stoke-on-Trent by a group of Muslim men. Ambulance has been called, mainly getting treatment. And there is a link there. I'll leave that up there so you can go and watch it live on that channel after I finished, just so you're fully aware. So there are more people, there are more reports of this coming out now. So it's only going to get worse, sadly. It really, really is. I'm just keeping a check on everything. Um, right. Okay. Another picture. I'm going to share a picture now. Please be warned. This one's graphic. I'm not going to hide it though. It's graphic. And there you go. I'll bring it up. There's a gentleman who's been treated. Some are saying stabbed. Some are saying he's been hit with a hammer. This is a head injury, so it's probably. And there's a lot of blood on the floor. Okay, so this is now confirmed that this as an attack has occurred. Not confirmed, of course, who actually carried out the attack. So I'm not instigating anyone. The link for the video is. I'm gonna see if I can see if I can get it so I can put it in. Let's just bear with me. And I've now posted a link in the chat. So we've sorted that out. So the chat's done. So you got that through. Thank you for my moderators to deal with King Kong, who's just been a knobhead. So there you go. So now that's actually been confirmed that there's someone with an injury. We've now seen the picture to back up the injury. Still haven't been confirmed who did it. As I'm here, I'm quickly going to go through these. We've got an update on Liverpool, and there you go. Liverpool Patriots refused to fight Antifa when the police realised their dirty trick didn't work. They marched Antifa away. Be careful. The government police are desperate to blame sovereign British citizens for everything. There you go. So that's an update on Liverpool. So I'm literally just going quickly through before I bring it all to a close, because I have literally got loads of things to do. But you've got to cover these things. Right then, I'm now going to share another thing. This is all report. Yes, YouTube on the attack came from a mosque. Well, we'll wait and see what that's. I'm not going to confirm or deny that. So let's share another one, which will be this one. Blackburn police banned the concerned British public protesting in town. This is the town centre right now. Master Muslim thugs who wanted to attack them. Where are the police? Batons, horses, dogs. Clear. Two-tier policing. There you go. It's okay because Mr. Starmer, our illustrious leader, said he'll protect them. They are, look, all there, ready to kick off. Look at them. It's us. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's us. We're the problem. We're the problem. I mean, literally. Oh, and another one. Right, I'm just getting right. This is missiles now being thrown at those religious people. Stoke-on-Trent again, ladies and gentlemen. So it's Stoke-on-Trent again. So let's get this up. So let me just bring it down for you. There you go. Missiles now being thrown from the Religion of Peace in Stoke-on-Trent. Tough times are coming. We need to unite and give them it back. Notice how the police are letting this happen. So I'll just scroll it up a bit so you can watch the video. I'm not putting any audio on. No audio. Uh, that can get me into trouble. So this is Stoke-on-Trent now, and this was an hour ago. So rocks being thrown. Dear Lord, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. But what do you expect? Great to see the Union Jack and Trigger fire by Sorry in Belfast. Amen. Correct. Agreed. Absolutely. Unbelievable. I would- But what do you expect? I mean, this was what was going to happen. This was what's going to happen. I'm just keeping an eye on everything. Here we go again. Another one. Well, I'm going to make this the last few. Okay. Yes, Tom. Look, let's get this absolutely clear and out there. Anything that is happening right now, Keir Starmer, your fault. You and your stupid statements are the reason this shit is happening. No, I do not condone violence in any way, shape, or form. It shouldn't be done at all. But all the unrest that is occurring right now is your fault. No one else's, not the far right, your fault. Your fault. Pure and simple. Your fault. So here we go, another one. Breaking news, group of migrants are now starting to take the streets in an attempt to clash with anti-mass immigration protests in the UK. And here we got some more. But of course, Keir Starmer, it's us. We're the problem. We're the problem. Remember that, mate? We're the problem, yep. Because you said you protect them. So now they're doing what they want to do. Jason O'Brien, correct. Starmer did declare war on the working class. He declared civil war. He announced war. And remember, this isn't his end game. His end game is to get it so it goes, so he can bring in facial recognition, digital IDs, martial law, lock us down, stamp on us, teach us to blame self ignorance. I'm ignorant, am I? When your leader stands up there and goes, it's all the far right and I will protect the Muslims, nothing to do with my ignorance, that's his statement. And I don't give a shit if you think it's any other difference. That's the problem. You cannot have a leader. It'd be like me going into my house and my kids are arguing and me go to both of the kids, it's your fault and they're going to be protected and it's all your fault all the time. I don't do that to my kids. When there's a problem, A, I diffuse the situation. 2, I explain to both of them what's wrong and I punish those who've done it wrong. So it's not ignorance. And for you to say that is ignorant. Absolutely ignorant. Blackburn and Stoke are going to be the first to kick off. Starmer is feeding the crocodile, hopefully be eaten last. Of course he is. Double standards. It's two-tier policing, two-tier justice system. And now a Prime Minister who has thrown excuse me, his entire population under the bus to appease the religion of peace, who are now emboldened because they're protected and they're out on the street causing trouble. But it's us. Again. Listen. Starmer is a Jew. Look. Do you want to know why they will win? The reason they will win this is because we have too many people who are either head in the sand or going, yeah, you're right, but. It's just ridiculous. Starmer, that man stood with 2 of these wonderful flags either side of him and basically blamed everyone else bar the people who caused the problem. 3 weeks he's been in power, your arguments week. Stuart, shut up. They're not. They're not. Okay, fine. So is it justification, if you want to go down that route, mate, of making sure that my mother now will no longer get winter fuel allowances because she doesn't earn on pension credit because she earns 10 pence more than she should do, and she's probably going to freeze to death this winter. So people like you can go, fuck off. Seriously, ridiculous. He's been in power 3 weeks and it's took it. He goes, oh, you know, what's the name? Liz Truss, you destroyed the economy in 6 weeks. He's destroyed the country in 3 weeks. Hello, Yvette. Blackpool protests at present peaceful. However, the Metropolitan Hotel illegal immigrants is surrounded by police. The protests are moving forward, and from what I can see, it's going to happen. Keep calm. You've been military. Show your dark side. Save it when it's necessary. This isn't my dark side. If you think what you just saw, me just doing that, was my dark side, I'm not even remotely showing my dark side. And this little guy, Stuart, is a twat and a troll, and he thinks he's funny. Mr. Stuart Melville. Absolutely awesome. Little Englander. Is that the best you've got, sir? Is that the best you've got? Is it? Is it? Bye. There you go. And that there will show you the kind of problems that we have. Hello, 123 North Street. Welcome. I did. But Steve, first, you have to let them make themselves look stupid before you do anything. You see, Little Englander just shows you the mentality of some people. Oh, Andy, I'm cool. But some people don't go, that was that much of me being angry. And the reason I don't get fully angry and I don't show you my dark side, yeah, is because I don't want you to experience me and my dark side. Okay? It's not a good place. I keep it well and truly locked tight. I walk away from arguments not to protect you. Someone isn't, why should I? Because he will. Eventually. But who cares? Of course he's gone. Any case, I do really need to go now. I just had to come on and do that because it's what was going to happen. It's genuinely what was going to happen. It's only going to get worse. It really is. I call my daughter who's 24 because I fear for her safety. Neil, I feel you, man. I feel you. Genuinely do. Totally. No one is buying the cheap, lifty smear crap anymore. Well, beside the government. Absolutely. I'm angry too. We all are. Absolutely. Just childish and immature behaviour. Because what you have to understand is they've got nothing. That's all they've got. Please note that when I started to engage with him and started to get angry, it's oh, Little Englander. Straight to childish smears. Easy to expose these people. Because all you have to do is start getting a little bit argumentative and start having a go, and they bottle it. I wouldn't be surprised if they are 77th in the chat. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Absolutely wouldn't surprise me one bit. Any case, people, I really, really do need to go. I was supposed to have gone when I finished the last stream, and that's another 40 minutes, and I've got stuff to do. No, it's okay. Don't worry. You don't need to. Don't worry about it, Shilwall. It's, don't worry. He's gone. He made himself look stupid. Made him show himself as the child that he is, and now he's been dealt with. I blocked it, mate. Excellent. But remember, when these people come on, let them show themselves as the childish idiots they are. Then we'll nail them. I know other people just block them. I like to engage and make them look stupid. Absolutely stupid. The simple truth of the matter is, what I said is true. My mum won't be getting a winter fuel allowance this winter. So if she freezes to death in her house this year in the winter and she dies because of it, You will see my dark side. Oh God, you will. Any case, enough of that, ladies and gentlemen. I am going. I have things to do. Mrs. G is home soon, and I'll be spending some time cuddling and a kissing and hugging and looking after my kids and my wife and chilling out for a bit and relaxing. You are all wonderful, wonderful human beings. I love every single one of you. You are the greatest mother truckers on this planet. We have a great community building up here. Even if YouTube at the moment are making it absolutely determined to close my channel. Well, not close my channel, but it's throttled it because I spoke about Tommy Robinson. But even then, it's awesome. You are great. Without this channel, it'd be nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it's all because of you lot. But in reality, I'm just a voice. I'm just a mouthpiece. I just want to bring a community of people together, of like-minded people where we can help each other, support each other, and look after each other in these dark, dark times. Because that's what's important. We need each other more than now than ever before. And when we get the stupid little children on, we all humiliate them and then we'll block them. Because whereas before it was block, now a little bit of justice before we block them. Yeah. Let's start saying enough is enough. I love you all. Thanks for watching. So I'm done. And until the next time, love to you all. Look after each other because it's all we've got. Good night.